a really big honor to bring out our next guest. He's been on the show before. He's an amazing person. I consider him a true community hero. Give a big Goodnight Show welcome to Ed Buckner. You know, we picked out this couch just for you.
Yeah, this feels like me. This feels like home right here. This is it. I might not leave.
Yeah, make yourself.
This is how I
feel. I want to say thank you again. On a moment's notice, we had our second guest canceled, and so it's really awesome to have you back on our show.
Well, I live next door, so I don't have to hear the noise. I can hear. You know, this is great to get back. I mean, if I'm sitting next door and I'm listening to everybody clapping in here, and I'm sitting at home wondering what's going on. I'm here tonight. Everybody, I'm here. I'm here. Oh!
Now, some people in our audience don't know who you are.
They don't.
And so I want to... The next few minutes is going to be all about you, Ed. And you do some really amazing work in our community. We know one of the biggest problems we face here in New Orleans is violence. And when we talk about what are the solutions to this, and I think you really got this right.
Well, my thing has always been that all of the people are the solution. I mean, we got cops, and the cops try to do their job, and stuff happens. But all of the folks out here, they live next door to somebody that they're able to be their neighbor. So we're able to help each other when things happen in our neighborhood. We're able to come together and help one another and make our neighborhoods better. But it's not the cops that makes your neighborhood better, it's you. It's the individual. It's your next door neighbor.
And in the same way that New Orleanians are really good at getting together for a parade or for a crawfish boil during Mardi Gras, and I think in the same way, you're right, we need to get together as a community to...
Well, we're afraid to spend money. Every time you look at the assessors going up on the housing thing, and then another thing that the Saints are losing, so, you know, and then you go on that, you know, we just can't get a winning basketball team, so nobody wants to spend no money no more. So, I mean, we need to get the Saints to winning. The Pelicans are making shots, and then somebody might throw some money in somebody's basket at that point. You know, because that's the only way we can fix the neighborhood thing, is that each one of us as an individual have to step out on faith, on our own faith, and whatever your religion or your God is, and say that I'm going to decide that I will make a change. And at that time, when you decide to put your money where your mouth is to make a change, then some other youngster will not pick up that gun, will not get in trouble, will not do all of the wrong things that you can't think of. And because you invested in him, we have to invest in our neighborhoods. You know, John, I love your show. And I come here because the audience is a neighborhood audience, and they love what we do here in New Orleans. But I need the audience to always hear where I'm coming from, because if I work with 15 boys at least 10 months a year, no less than that, I need the other part of the community to say, okay, Ed, if you're going to work with them, we're going to help fund the work. And so if they fund the work, I can buy plenty quail feathers, plenty marabou, plenty bees, plenty dental. Well, we don't sew with trade. We sew with dental floss. So I can buy a whole lot of dental floss. And so we'll make a lot of beautiful Indian suits.
Now,
beautiful music.
This group of boys you're talking about, they're a Mardi Gras Indian tribe for young people called the Red Flame Hunters.
They're the only Ute Indian tribe in the world. They're led by all Utes.
That's very cool.
The tribe is led by a Ute. His name is Justin Tugger Cloud. And Justin he's 16 years old. He's a junior at McDonald 35. The kid is way smarter than Mr. Ed is. and he's trying his best. You know, just last night, we was up to 12:30 at night, and we were in my back shed. We were recording a Indian CD. And, you know, we never knew about the tribe meter, trying to keep the beat on. So our rhythm all over everywhere. We just, and we fussing, you know, and I realized, I said, Justin, you 16 years old. What are you doing fussing with me? You know, he said, well, you just don't want to hear me, Mr. Ed. You know, and I realized, I said, well, it's 12:30. We don't want to hear each other. Let's leave, you know. But he's that interested in doing some recording and making music that he was willing to spend all of his extra time to just try to make the right thing happen. So this is the things that I look for. I don't need the kid to be the best kid in the world. And sometimes he might need to have a little trouble at his home so I can reach him and talk with him, get him to beading, get him to playing Indian music, get him to playing second line music, get him to get interested and competitive in his classroom work. Because it's not all about just the music or just the Indian thing. I'm trying to teach you how to be a better young man or a better young lady so that you can raise a family, get a better education. In order to raise your family, you got a better education, you can take care of your children.
Absolutely. Now, I think the thing that you're doing, instead of just watching things happen in your community and just hoping or praying things get better, that you're taking an active role.
I like sitting on my porch, John. I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
like sitting on my porch. I like sitting on my porch and watching all my neighbors from all different nationalities walk up and down the leisure fields. So I don't need none of that happening around my house.
Yeah.
So I know the best thing for me to do is try to get all the young men and young women together and do something. Like October 9th, we're leaving town. We're going to Boston. We're going to Boston. We're going to do the Honk Fest, and we're going to do the October Fest. And that's all come from you guys supporting these kids and loving them and showing that you're interested in them just as much as I'm interested in them. So it takes all of us to work. I can guarantee you, when you look up the original Big Seven, Culture and Heritage, Red Flame Hunters, you're going to see these guys from October the 9th. They're going to do the Honk Festival in Somerville, Massachusetts. Then these guys are going to do Harvard. They're going to do the Oktoberfest at Harvard. And I can tell you this here, they will represent you all to the highest. And I want y'all to do this for me. You know, there's all the kind of challenges going around. I with my big old fat self, I took the ice challenge, you know, and then I got the kind of daughters. My daughters wet me up with the ice challenge. You know, and I'm sitting there saying, this is my daughters. I thought they loved me. They're stirring the water, stirring the water, stirring the water. And then when they put ice water on me, you know, I didn't realize I was in like a comfortable seat. And when it was so cold, I couldn't even move.
Oh, no.
You know, so ice is sitting everywhere, all over me, everywhere. You know, I don't want no more challenges like that. The only thing I want to challenge somebody is go to GoFundMe.com, fund the Red Flame Hunters. Make sure you know that you're funding a good organization with great children in this city that will do whatever we need them to do to be better people. You know, and then like this here, I'm gonna come back to John Calhoun's show. This is my 3rd season. I love the show. You know, I'll be back.
Thanks so much, Ed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be right back with Tank and the Bangas. But let's hear it again for a true community hero. Give it up for Ed Buckner.